We are cruising out of the Port of Seattle right now. I'm gonna flip the camera around, or actually I'm gonna flip myself around so you can see some of the water here. I know a lot of you will be watching this on replay because this is an unscheduled live, so nobody knew about it. I hope a few of you pop on here, but this is unique. All right, so yeah, we just did the sail away party, and what's up, Nick? What's going on, buddy? We just did the sail away party, and don't get an Alaska sail away party confused with like a Caribbean sail away party. They're not quite the same. What's up, Tim? What's going on? Tony G. All right, Fireball Steve. I saw your name flip across before it disappeared. Good to see you all here. So yeah, and I know Fireball Steve was just on the Carnival Luminosa. So let me flip around, give Fireball Steve a familiar image here. That is the Sunset Bar behind me. And I'll just flip around this way so y'all can see the wake. And yeah, so they had a delay today. It was only about an hour, so we just hung out at the hotel a little bit longer, and then made our way to the port. And it was pretty simple. You know, they were already boarding people at the time we got here. What's up, Christy? They didn't play Let It Go, Frozen. No, they didn't. Or at least I missed that song if they did. So let's see. Fireball looks a little warmer than what. Yeah, you know what? I'm in my t-shirt, got my Coach Cruise shirt on, and yeah, it's much warmer. As a matter of fact, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful out here right now. I hope the weather continues like this for the whole cruise. So yeah, pretty excited about that, but more excited about this wake behind me. And look, everybody's in shorts. Well, not everybody, but most everybody is in shorts and t-shirts, and just enjoying the sail away here. And look at how smooth the waters are. And going out of the Port of Seattle, you can almost skip a rock across them. So we have a sea day tomorrow, so you know I'm going to be doing that bar crawl. And after that, I think we hit Juneau. Yeah, Nick, I'm right there with you. I mean, I haven't seen it for 19 years. First time back to Alaska in 19 years. So I'm super pumped. But I want to do a better job of going live with you all. So opportunity here. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi will be, you know, as we get deeper towards Alaska. So I wanted to make sure while we were in the Port of Seattle here and the Wi-Fi was decent, that we got online with everybody. So I don't know if there's any questions or anything. Yesterday, Anita and I, we went to Pike Place Market. We saw them do the whole throwing the fish around thing at the front of the market there. We also went to this place called Pike's, what is it? Pike's Place Chowder or something like that. They had really, really good New England clam chowder. I'm trying to keep that wake in the background for you. Really good clam chowder. We also had some seafood bisque and a lobster roll. Now, I will say this, the lobster roll is crazy expensive. I didn't even realize it. All right, thanks, Nick. And the lobster roll was 35 bucks. Yep, Christy, I'm gonna get as much of this cruise as I can. You know I will. Videos and pics. So hopefully I get some good shots. But Steve, Fireball Steve Christie, if you haven't seen, Fireball Steve was just on the Luminosa a little while ago, and he's like a professional photographer. He's got his camera fired up and ready. He posted a bunch of pics on Coach Cruise. I'm sure he'd be happy to share those with you too. But I don't know if I'll be quite that quality. But all right, we got Have Luggage Will Travel here too. Amanda and Josh, thanks for checking in. And we definitely will have fun. We'll definitely have fun and enjoy some of this scenic beauty. Let's see, we got 15 of you online. Look, 15 of you online and only 5 of you hit the like button so far. What's going on? You all are the savvy coach cruisers. We should have 15 out of 15 by now. So yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, if you could punch that, we'll try to get this out to a few more people. But I don't know if there's any place in particular you want me to walk, but like I said, we got this beautiful lake in the background overlooking the Serenity deck. And like I said, I'm at the Sunset Bar. This is laid out a little bit different. Yeah, Nick, yeah, she is, except she's in the room taking a nap. But we got the steakhouse reservation in a little bit, and they got this pretty artwork behind us. I'll try to get it in the picture here. There it is. They got a nice little artwork there. We got a line about 3 deep of people waiting to get drinks. So everybody's trying to get their party on. What am I drinking? What is this? This is a cruiser. Yeah, I started drinking these earlier today, and I was like, you know what? It's pretty good. A little sweeter than I'm used to. Oh, this is why I left this area, because it's windy. I started off in this area at the beginning of the live, and then I moved because it's windy. Carnival Spirit, August 1st, going to Alaska. All right, yeah, Ricky, well, that's not too much further than when we'll go. Let me walk a little bit. My arm's getting tired. I'm gonna have to switch hands here. Put the drink in the other hand. Hold on. This gimbal stick I have. See, I was smart this time. I put you all on a gimbal, so you shouldn't see the shakiness that I normally have when I do my lives. But now you're getting the wind noise, I'm sure, because I feel it. Step in the Club O2 for a second. Block the wind. Yeah, I don't know if there's any questions I might have missed real quick. It's windy. So I might go back to where we were actually. And I see 19 of you are on. So if you got questions on the Carnival Luminosa, Alaska, anything you think I might be able to answer, fire away. I just came, like I said, from the sail away party. For those of you that are just joining, Neil is the cruise director here. I just met him in person for the first time. I'm supposed to do an interview and some behind the scenes stuff with them later in the cruise, but haven't done anything with them yet. Let's walk you down to the Serenity deck. That's just below us, 1 floor down. So you all can get a look at the Serenity deck. The Serenity deck is, well, I mean, this is a smaller ship. Watch your head. Yeah. Fireball Steve, you're not kidding, man. I mean, yeah, my head, like I have to pull my sunglasses down. I'm afraid that it's gonna, if I have them on top of my head. So yeah, there are some low ceilings in this ship for sure. They did not factor in. What do you love about the ship so far? You know what? It's hard to say, Christy. I'd probably be able to better answer that question, but I'll tell you what. I like the pool setup. I mean, the main pool area is much larger than it looked. I'll show you this. This is like what would be the Tides pool on most ships, but behind me, obviously have a nice sized pool there. And this is the Serenity pool, so it's supposed to be 21 and over. And then directly behind the pool are 2 hot tubs. So it's a pretty large space. And then there's a lot of shade back here, and the Serenity bar is larger. But this is the Serenity bar. And then you see a lot of places in shade. Nick's saying I'm ready to try the Valor. My wife and I are hoping it'll be nice. Yeah, you know what? I had a great time. Great time on the Valor. I also had a great time on the Glory. You know what we always say, right? It's the cruise is what we make it. And like I like to tell people on the bar crawls, the bar crawl is made by the crawlers, not by me. I'm gonna sit down on this little cabana hut thing and block a little wind here. So I probably won't stay with you all too much longer. I'll go another 6 minutes. We'll just make this a little 15-minute live, just checking in. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know if there's any questions. Let me show you the scenic views right now. So I think who's on the intercom right now is Emily. I didn't catch the name, but I'm pretty sure it's Emily. She is the naturalist on board. For those of you that are consistent watchers of the show, 9 days on the Glory. Oh yeah, bet you are, Christy. Nothing like a cruise coming up to get you excited and pumped. I mean, I obviously just got off the celebration a few days ago, and I was still pumped to get on this. Well, partly because of the destination, obviously. Haven't done Alaska in forever. And the weather, just absolutely beautiful. I did pack a couple pairs of jeans. But, you know, I mean, we looked ahead at the weather forecast, and we're getting a lot of 70s and even an 80 or two on this particular cruise. So it's going to be nice and beautiful in Alaska, and we'll get to enjoy all the sights and sounds. And we got the whale excursion coming up. Mandy, thank you. Oh, yeah, Mandy. I remember you both, you and your friend. And yeah, that was great meeting you both. And yeah, I remember we made that trip to the guest services together. Scrow's Nest, what's going on? Am I on the celebration August 6th? August 6th, I'm actually going to be on the Magic. Yeah, I know I'm in that celebration group on the Facebook, but I'm actually going to be on the Magic there. I just did that because I just came off the celebration, obviously, and I was sharing some insight and things like that. Oh, we got Mark. Mark is here. Hope you and you have a great time. Enjoy Alaska. Laura and I were on the Alaska cruise a year ago today. Oh, okay, great, Mark. So, yeah, hasn't been too long. And then Bruce, we got Bruce checking in. And, you know, Bruce and I, we've been friends for a while, but it's the first time we officially met. And he did a live. For those of you that missed it, both Bruce and I did a live. I was on from 5 to 5:45 Pacific time. So that would have been 7 to 7:45 Central time, or 8 to 8:45 Eastern time. And then he came on right after me, and we went 45 minutes. So if you want to catch out that live, either one of us, and preferably both of us, yeah. And if we have any new coach cruisers out there, yeah, Scrow's Nest, right. That is correct. Yeah, I just did that, like I said, if whatever cruise I go on, like for example, the Luminosa here, I'll be on a couple Facebook groups for a couple, 2-3 cruises after, and then 2-3 cruises before usually. So I can gain some insight and I can give some insight at the same time. All right, so we got 22 people on board, and if there's 8 of you that haven't hit that like button, we got 23 now. By all means, please fire away and hit that like button, and especially the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm going to go live in Alaska as much as I can. I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to be like. There is a lot, obviously, about Alaska that you want to see. Jason, what's going on? Good to see you. I mean, just obviously the scenic beauty, but then the nature. You got the whales, you got the bears, you got the salmon, you got the eagles, you got all that great stuff. And hopefully I can get some of that, and hopefully I can get some of that live. And I'm going to be on here for 2 weeks. So for those of you that love Alaska, you know, you want to know more about it, whatever, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that like button so we can get out to as many people as possible. And look at that, we got 21 online and 18 likes. So that means we're only 3 short of everybody, at least that are online, of hitting that like button. So if you could do that, that would be great. Getting up here, I'm going to turn around so you get some more scenery behind me. Have you gone to the bar yet? Does that answer your question? I've been to the bar a few times already, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, the answer is affirmative. I have been to the bar, and I'll go to the bar several more times. I haven't been to Alchemy Bar, and Fireball Steve just mentioned it. Smallest Alchemy Bar at sea. He is correct. I went past it though, but hey, at least there is an Alchemy Bar. So yeah, we will definitely hit up the Alchemy Bar later on and enjoy that. I feel the wind. Are you all getting a lot of wind noise? Can somebody comment? Because I want to show you the scenery, but I don't want you to get all the wind noise either. So let me know if the wind noise is too bothersome. If it's not bad, I'll stay here. If not, favorite drink so far on the Luminosa? I've been drinking these cruisers. What else did I have? I had a Moscow Mule. So I've had like 3 or 4 cruisers and a Moscow Mule. So I guess it's cruiser between the two. So yeah, like I say, this is the first day on. So I'll definitely get a new set of drinks, and I'm feeling this wind, so I'm thinking that you all are getting the wind. So let me back away here. All right, we got 26 on, 19 likes. Let's get this thing over 20 for sure. And yeah, fire away with some questions. I don't know if there's anything that you want me to show while I'm on the cruise, or if there's anything you want me to do, or anything like that. We're doing a bar crawl. I am doing a bar crawl tomorrow. Yes, doing a bar crawl tomorrow. It's not going to be, for those of you that are used to my normal bar crawls, don't expect it to be insane. Christy, yeah, I'll definitely. Now the whales might be on my regular videos. I don't know if they'll be on my live. And are you doing Tracy Arm Ford? Fireball, those spots are sold out. I'm gonna look into that. That would be great. But as of right now, no. But I mean, I'll certainly be taking video and doing all that kind of stuff while we're in Tracy Arm Ford. Yeah, so. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Controversial Cruising, good to see you again. And they were on our live yesterday with Bruce and Ocean Travel. So good to see you checking in again. And look at that, we're up to 21 likes. We got 26 people on. How's the Luminosa? I like it so far. I do. It's a smaller ship, but can you make a video on the bars and the mini? You know what? That's a good suggestion because, yeah, they have, you know, they don't have all the same food options on this Carnival ship. So I did. Controversial, and controversial, Scott is your first name, right? And as a matter of fact, we already met, we already talked, and yeah. And he said that you've been on like 33 cruises or something. Bruce is not on the ship. He's not on the ship. But yeah, he said you just started your YouTube channel like a month and a half ago or something. So we'll have to start keeping track of you. But yeah, he was saying, Savio told me today, he's like, you could have been a cruise director by now if you'd have, you know, got started right away. Yeah. So yeah, he did. We talked about you coming on here next month and everything. So, yep, he's ready for you. He is ready for you. Look, we got 29 people on, so let's get over 25 likes. And trying to learn from, oh my goodness, no, I'm not. I appreciate that. But I'm far from it. I'm trying to get a little bit better each day, but I appreciate that. So yeah, let's see, we're at 1740. Do you know if Lee is going to switch to Luminosa or Venezia? I strongly doubt it, J. Mill. I think he is happy on the Celebration. That is his ship. That is his inaugural ship. I could see him in the future potentially, if they come out with a new ship, which they don't have any plans to, but if he stays with Carnival. And look, I just released a video with Lee at lunch, if you haven't seen that yet. And I suggested, because I think he'd be perfect for it, he'd fit the role perfectly. When John Heald retires, I think he is the ideal person to fill John's role, John Heald. So, yeah, you know what? Put that in the comments right now if you like that idea. For those of you that know that Lee Mason, do you think that he would be the perfect person to replace John when John decides to retire? I'm not trying to get rid of John, so don't throw that out there. But do you think Lee Mason would be the perfect candidate to be the brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Lines? Because I think he kind of would. You know, I mean, he doesn't ever say anything controversial. I mean, he's Cruise Director of the Year 2 times in a row. People have a great time with him. Yeah, so we got a lot of agreement. Yep. Okay, so that's like 6 for 6. So yeah. So hey, look, we're starting it off. We're when John retires, we started it here. We started the Lee Mason for brand ambassador of Carnival. And if you watch my lunch, oh, you're fine. If you watch my lunch with Lee, I just released part 1 now. We talk about that a little bit. He says he'd be scared to death, and he thinks the transition, he thinks everybody would hate him or hate anybody that tried to fill that role. But I disagree. I think it would be a relatively smooth transition. I think Lee would take to the role perfectly. So, yet next year in July. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Jay Mill, next July, we're doing a journey cruise. and we are going to be on the Carnival Splendor, and we're leaving out of Sydney, Australia. Sydney, Australia, and you know what? I just met a family today from Australia, and they have friends, I think, from North Carolina, so they're here. Yeah, the weather's beautiful. Controversial. Yeah, Scott. So yeah, anyway, but they're going to be, I mean, they're from Australia. They flew all the way in to do this cruise to Alaska and everything. They gave me a cute little koala bear. So if the family I'm talking about sees this, thank you. I got my little koala bear hooked on my backpack, and I gave some buttons, some buttons. And I told them I was going to be out their way next July, Sydney, Australia to Singapore, I think July 26th on the Carnival Splendor for 15 days. So looking forward to that. But I'll tell you what, we are past that 20-minute mark. At first I said 15, then I said 20. We're at 21 minutes. If you have questions, fire away. If not, I'm going to let you all go. I just got a text message from Anita saying she is waiting at the Red. You know what? Let's go find Anita. We'll go find Anita. I got to go that way anyway. She's at the Red Frog Bar, so let's head that way. I will walk you in. I'm going to flip the camera around so I can see where I'm going and you can see where I'm going. There we go. All right. So we are off to the Red Frog Bar. Look at that. We got 24 people on and 25 likes. So we got more likes than we do people, which is not a bad thing. But that means at least one person's dropped off. So this is the Lido Marketplace on the Carnival Luminosa. Now this is your Guy's Burger station, except it's not Guy's Burger. It's a regular burger station. But it's a pretty large area. Like, it's a smaller ship, certainly, than the Carnival Celebration I just came off of. But they have the glass elevators. The lobby area is quite beautiful. I have some nice chandeliers. I'll certainly do a ship tour, and you all can watch, but you're getting a little mini ship tour right now. And okay, those of you afraid of heights, look away. There's one of those chandeliers. That I'm not a big heights person, so that freaks me out a little bit. It's the average age. You know what, Scott? It's older. I haven't seen many kids, and the kids I have seen are like teenagers. You know, there are a couple younger kids, but for the most part, any kids that are on board are of the teenage variety. Oh no, wait, here's the burger place. My bad. I don't know what that other station was I showed you. I thought it was the burger place closed down, but it's not. All right, so here's Red Frog Bar, and it looks like Anita has already left. I don't see her. Yeah. Well, here's the main pool. This is where they had the sail away party. Got a couple hot tubs. There's another one there. So that's about it. And thanks for all the likes, and thanks for the 21 of you that are still watching. Again, if you want to fire a question up there before I sign off. But again, this is the Lido deck. Okay, Anita says she's at Serenity now, where we just came from, of course. All right. So I think she's playing a joke on me. She said she's at Red Frog, and then I come here to walk. right, so we're headed back to Serenity, the same place we just came from. So I will keep you online since I got to walk that way anyway. All right, any questions while we're walking? Have a good cruise. Thanks for the tour, Scrow's Nest. Thank you for the comment. And thank you for the like. And sorry I won't be with you on August 6th. Got some announcements. I don't know if that's Neil or not. Yeah, Fireball Steve, right. And we got Steakhouse tonight. Seg 183, thank you. Good to see you on here. The mission to find Anita.
And then we're going to stay in there for the welcome aboard show.
And for anybody jumping on now, getting my steps in. Walk your drinks off. Yep, Tim G, you are correct. That is a good point.
They're going to come up there and they're going to sing and dance. That's at 9:30 in the Luminosa Theater.
We got some desserts here getting ready to get put out.
Live music events that you can meet all of our musicians.
Yeah, Crow's Nest. That would have been cool. We got Julie.
Around the ship. We've got
Julie Camp. Julie Camp is the mom of Emily. And I don't know if you're referring to Will G. I don't think Will G is going to be it. My name is Brad, Julie. Everybody calls me Coach. Oh, you're just saying will, like, will you be? Would you like me to? Since Emily doesn't work for Carnival, I kind of got a little tricky about that. Now look, I promise you all, Anita said she was at Serenity Deck. This is Serenity Deck. And does anybody see her? I sure don't. She's playing games with me. Yeah, Julie, you know what? I just heard her make an announcement on the intercom not too long ago. So I haven't gotten the opportunity to meet her in person yet. And have a great, oh, thanks, Liz. Good to see you on here. And I might have missed a couple messages. These little messages, they pop up because I got you on my gimbal and it shows me to it for a second. And yeah, and then it disappears. So if I missed anybody's comment, I apologize. Oh, look, we finally found Anita. She said she was at Serenity, but she's not. She's at the Sunset Bar. Anita, you're live. You're live. We found her. She said she was Serenity. This is not Serenity, by the way. This is the Sunset Bar. So there's Anita. So y'all got to see Anita at the end of the live. Bruce says hi. Fireball Steve says hi. Julie says hi. Oh, Julie, you're talking about your daughter. Yeah, I'll definitely run into her. Maybe we'll run into her tonight. Yeah, the weather, couldn't ask for better weather. So yeah, here is our T says hi, Tim says hi. And I'm gonna let you all go. Julie, all right, I will say hi for you as well, and thank you all. I think I'm gonna sign off. We almost, you know what, we're gonna stay to 30 minutes. So we got 55 seconds left. Anybody's got a question? Yeah, the view, right? Liz, you are correct about that. Yep, Fireball Steve. I love that view as well. Enjoying it right now with one drink in one hand and this phone on the gimbal in another. So, see, we still got 22 of you on. If any of those 22 of you haven't already hit that like button, I'd appreciate it before we log off. Then maybe some people can enjoy this view on replay. So we got about 15 seconds here left before we hit 30 minutes, and I will sign off then, make it an even 30-minute live. But again, thank you everybody for joining this live, and I'm going to do my best to try to get some more lives for you while we're going to Alaska And Julie, I remember Emily saying that you're coming on right after me, so I guess you got a cruise coming up too. So, sorry I missed you. I will say hi to your daughter for you. I'm sure you do every day. But all right, you guys, we just passed the 30-minute mark, so everybody have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow on a live, if I can go live, assuming the Wi-Fi works well and everything. All right, take care, everybody.